Talking about your job is one of the most common conversations in daily life. People talk about their jobs at work, with friends, with family, and when meeting new people. Knowing how to talk about your job in English helps you communicate clearly and feel more confident. Welcome to Daily English with Emma. Today we're going to talk about how to talk about your job using simple, natural English. First, let's talk about job titles. A job title is the name of your job. For example, teacher, student, engineer, office worker, driver, manager. People often say, I'm a teacher, I work as an engineer, I'm a student, I'm an office worker. These sentences are short, clear, and very common. Another common way to talk about your job is by using where you work. For example, I work in an office, I work at a school, I work in a hospital, I work from home. This helps people understand your work environment. People also talk about what they do at work. For example, I teach students, I help customers, I work on projects, I answer emails. Talking about tasks makes your English more natural. Many people talk about working hours. For example, I work full time, I work part time, I work long hours, I work flexible hours. These expressions are very common in daily English. Let's talk about job schedules. People say, I work during the day, I work at night, I work on weekends, I work weekdays. This kind of language helps explain your routine. Another important topic is how you feel about your job. For example, I like my job. I enjoy my work. My job is stressful. My job is challenging. These sentences help express feelings clearly. People also talk about job satisfaction. For example, I'm happy with my job. I feel satisfied with my work. I want a better job. This language is honest and natural. Sometimes people talk about changing jobs. For example, I'm looking for a new job. I want to change my job. I'm thinking about a career change. These expressions are common and polite. Let's talk about job experience. People say, I have experience in this field. I've worked here for 5 years. I'm new to this job. This language is useful in many situations. People also talk about skills at work. For example, I have good communication skills. I'm learning new skills. My job helps me grow. This kind of language sounds professional. Talking about your job also includes salary and benefits, but people often speak carefully. For example, I get paid monthly. I earn a stable income. I'm paid by the hour. These sentences are polite and common. Let's talk about workplace relationships. People say, I work with a great team. My coworkers are friendly. I work closely with my manager. This helps describe your work environment. People also talk about work challenges. For example, my job can be stressful. I have a lot of responsibility. Sometimes work is demanding. These sentences express honesty. Let's talk about working from home. Many people say, I work remotely. I work from home most days. I work online. This language is now very common. Talking about your job is also important in introductions. People often say, I'm a designer and I work for a small company. I work as a sales assistant. Short explanations are enough. People also talk about future work goals. For example, I want to improve my skills. I want a promotion. I want to grow professionally. These sentences sound positive and focused. Talking about your job doesn't need advanced English. Simple sentences are strong sentences. Clear English builds confidence. When you talk about your job, honesty is important. You don't need to impress others. You only need to explain your situation clearly. Talking about your job helps you connect with people, build relationships, feel confident in conversations, use English naturally. English at work is part of real life. Learning how to talk about your job makes everyday communication easier. Talking about your job helps you share your life and experiences clearly. With simple English, you can talk about your work confidently and naturally. This is Emma. Thank you for listening to Daily English.